Hey guys, Steve here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a bit of a barn burner I had in the Jervis Tier 6 British destroyer. This ship is absolutely awesome. I got the XP and the credits to unlock the Lightning, which word on the street, mainly from you guys commenting on my videos, is that the Lightning's even better in this. So I'm going to fire that ship up here after I'm done recording this video. Looking forward to it. But Tier 6 destroyer, I mean, this thing's awesome. You hear me talk about the distinction between torpedo boat or gunboat. That's kind of how you rate destroyers. This is a good example of a hybrid destroyer. It's got great guns and great torpedoes. Early British destroyers, their torpedo range tends to coincide with the detectability range of the ship, so it's not as easy to launch offensive torpedo strikes with them. But the Jervis, you're finally starting to get some nice camo to range ratios on your torpedo attacks. So really, this ship's up to you how you want to play it. I use both the guns and the torpedoes pretty aggressively. But if you want to play it as a pure stealth boat, torpedo boat, that's your option. If you want to play it just as a pure gunboat, that's your option. Here we had I'm going to kind of joke about kill steals in this game. If you understand how to play this game, or World of Tanks if you're from that game, there's no kill stealing in these games, alright? You need to, every time you see an opponent that's able to be killed, you need to do it. Alright, the only time I can think of where I will potentially not kill a target is if I'm playing a battleship. You got a 32 second reload, whatever it is. If I got like a low HP cruiser that my teammates are also shooting at, and they've demonstrated to me that they potentially could hit a shot, I'm going to make a decision then and there. Do I, quote unquote, waste the salvo, taking 1,000 HP off a ship that's going to die? Or do I shoot at like a higher HP target that I also have a shot at? And you can easily make the wrong decision there, because if you don't kill the target and he causes some damage or even kills one of your teammates, that's a major problem. But destroyers, cruisers, if you're playing those and you got a chance to kill someone, you need to do it every time. So, but there's my quote-unquote second kill stolen. So I never get angry about it. I love it when people send me messages, angry messages, accusing me of kill stealing. I think it's hilarious. By the way, I never used to accept messages. I had it turned off. I think I just had it for like friends only. But when I was playing World of Tanks, I was reading on like Reddit how people are always getting angry messages, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm missing out. So I turned the messages on from anyone. It's awesome. I haven't gotten a whole lot of... Mostly the messages I get in this game are from people that watch the channel saying, oh, it's in your game, I always love to hear from guys. That's cool. But once in a while I'll get an angry message, which always makes my day. I think it's hilarious. Anyway, back to the game. The Fuso here, this guy's demonstrating to me that he's not inclined to move around a lot. Now you'll see two things with my torpedo play in this game. I'm using the wide spread, it's called, which looks like a pretty narrow spread to me. I've used the single launch torpedoes a lot. I'm starting to use these more and more. The problem I have with the single shot torpedoes is if you're aiming at the indicator, you're often hitting a very, very narrow spread. Like they usually end up going right on top of each other, so I use that if I have like a really close range target that can't maneuver away from me. Then you're just guaranteed to take them out if you just keep pumping torpedoes into them. But anything long distance, like I say, more and more I'm using the wide spread, and I'm gonna recommend it, I think. But let me know in the comments if you think the single spread is way better or the single launch is way better. I don't know. Trust me, I've used them both extensively, and I'm just kind of currently, as of right now, tonight, I'm leaning towards the widespread. So anyway, we got one kill on the board. We got 3 kills that potentially could have happened. Now here I'm not even looking at the game. I'm watching the indicator. That part I'm looking on the game to see if he's moving, if that thing's going back and forth. He's adjusting speed, he's adjusting distance, but I'm mainly looking at the map. I do not want that guy to cross into that blue detectability ring. And this guy seems fairly inclined to be driving in a straight line, and he's not crossing into my detectability, so I'm fine doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to hold on to this. I'm always wary of torpedoing ships that are getting shot at by friendlies. A lot of times they're going to change direction to angle their armor, which is the proper play. But for you, as a stealth torpedo attack, they can often inadvertently miss your salvos. So I'm just going to let him adjust. We do get a flood here, and he's going to use his damage control on that. You always want to be taking a look at that score, the damage indicator in the top right corner. If that thing's not moving, he's used his damage control party. That's very important for you to know as a destroyer, both for potentially causing fires and follow-up torpedo attacks. So now if that torpedo salvo hits him, he's going to bleed out via flood damage. Now here I notice my friendly cruiser's in trouble. I'm not inclined to shoot at this guy except for the fact that I want to save him. So I get him on fire, that's going to kill him, and boom, another kill, quote-unquote, stolen. Great job. The guy shot him right before he died, so awesome work, teammate. You know, I want to reiterate, do not ever get mad about kill stealing. It's just not worth it. I know a lot of you guys may be going for the Kraken, and maybe that's frustrating, but it is what it is. You know, it's fundamentally sound play to kill the... You need to take guns off the board. But anyway, that could have been 4 kills. Now here, this guy's about to die. We know that, so I'm going to leave him alone. If he was not flooding, I would have shot him until he died. But that's alright. So now, who do I go for? That cruiser's going to be the hardest for me to torpedo, and he's going to be the biggest threat to me because cruisers are designed to kill destroyers. So I'm looking on the map. I know I got a battleship over here. Destroyers are designed to kill battleships, so that's a no-brainer. Let's just go scout him out. Now, I haven't used my sonar yet. I do it here just to find him, and, you know, just in the nick of time. It probably would have been better to use it a little earlier. Now here, you'll notice I launched that one, and then I was in between reloads because of the way I was spacing out those shots. Now I had it available, and I held on to the shot. I was hoping to kill him. I was hoping he was going to flood. I was hoping he was going to catch fire. That ends up costing me about 2/3 of my hit points. So that was a major mistake right there. That turned... I mean, this is, in my opinion, it's a pretty decent game. It would have been my best destroyer game ever. Had I kept him alive, because I'm pretty sure... Well, I make another massive mistake here. I'm looking at the score, 148. I'm like, I might as well go for 150. I'm in a cloud right now. But what I need to recognize is my propulsion's screwed up, so I can't stop. So I just pushed myself out of the cloud and shooting. Now I'm detectable. So this guy can easily kill me. And I need to be paying attention to this destroyer. I knew he was over here. So I should have kept my gun silent. Waited for my ship to heal itself in a cloud. That guy, he got me. Great shot. But had I killed him, had I killed this guy, which I believe I could have, and had those other, was it 3 kills counted? I mean, this would have been easily my best destroyer game. That was a very good game anyways, and I thought it was worth sharing with you guys. But I did want to point that out. Just a couple mistakes in the end there cost me huge. I hesitated on that battleship, trying to be greedy, and I didn't need the other torpedo cell. That's the thing. That Benson, I believe it was, I would have been better dealing with him with a gun because I had 2/3 of my health points, and I'm pretty confident in my ability to do all their destroyers with guns. And this guy wasn't going to be able to torpedo him, so stupid play there, and stupid play for ignoring the destroyer. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up, please. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. There's plenty more World of Warships coming all the time. Questions, comments, leave them below. Interacting with you guys is what makes this fun for me, so I always enjoy that. And we'll see you guys all later. Alright, peace.